afternoon, you guys. My name is Chris Stanishan, and in today's video I would like to talk to you about how to have a strong mindset based on Psalm 1. So for today's video I'm going to read Psalm 1 from the NIV, the NIV version, and so I'm going to start. So Psalm 1 starts off, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff, which the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction." So when you look at Psalm 1, it tells you what to do in order to have a strong mind or a strong mindset. The first thing is you have to mind the company that you keep. So you can't be sloppy with who you hang around with who is giving you advice, with who or what you're entertainment wise, such as what you're watching on TV, what you're looking through the internet, the books that you're reading. All of this is like the company that you keep, because it's stuff that's coming inside of you and that's influencing you on a daily basis. So then it goes on to say how to develop a strong mindset. It says, "But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, who meditates on it day and night." So when you meditate on the right things, such as biblical knowledge, I would even go further to say your normal thoughts, affirmations you say to yourself, the books that you read, what people you are around, the type of people you hang around, and what the average things that they say, whether it's negativity based, whether it's positivity based, what they're basically telling you, and the content that you're consuming. So basically it says to meditate on the word of the Lord day and night. So I think along with meditating on the word, you definitely want to affirm yourself, and you want to make sure you keep a tight lock on what's coming in and what's coming out of your mind, right? At first it may seem like it's hard to do, because it's like you have to discipline yourself, but with discipline it becomes automatic over time. For example, when you're learning to drive, it's not easy at first. It's hard because you have to learn all the steps in how to drive. It's the same thing like putting on makeup, right? You have to learn all the steps on how to achieve a certain look. But there'll be a point where you'll become an expert at it, or you'll become an expert driver, and it'll become automatic. So this thing is, when you build discipline in your mind, what's coming in and out of your mind, the thoughts that you think on purpose, right? Can you actually rub two positive thoughts together? If not, start rethinking what you keep telling yourself over and over again. It's time to start building better habits. So sometimes social media doesn't really help, right? You'll have something where you're looking at someone's highlight reel of all the good things that you're doing, and it could get you to feel in a certain way, like maybe you're not doing things enough, maybe you are not putting enough effort, and you start to talk badly about yourself. You start to think badly about yourself subconsciously, right? So when you're looking through social media, one thing you want to do is you want to be careful of the content that you're consuming, right? So then it goes on to say that the person that meditates on the law of the word of the law and who does affirmations, I would even add that onto it, it will yield its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither, whatever they do prospers. So it says that that person is like a tree planted by streams of water. So streams of water could means that whenever you keep putting in good fruit, such as good thoughts, into your mind, what you'll notice is that over time it becomes automatic. And as it becomes automatic, you start seeing it becomes beliefs, it becomes habits, it becomes the way you think, how you live. And once you start making these things, this way of living, automatic, what ends up happening is that you'll see that your life will begin to bear good fruit. So oppositely, if you're always telling yourself how lousy you are and how you can't achieve anything, you'll, over time, it may take a few months or so, maybe a year or so, maybe some time, you'll start to bear the fruit of whatever the negative things that you said. That's why it's very important to be around people that keep feeding you good things about yourself and who talk well of themselves too. So then finally, to wrap this video up, it says that the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction, right? So I'm going to go backpedal back into where I was before. And it says, that person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers, right? So you could say that when you constantly feed yourself good things, eventually you bear the fruit of what that is, right? Eventually you begin to believe all the good things you keep saying about yourself, all the good things that you keep prophesying over your life, right? So make it a habit today to prophesy good things over yourself. So then that's basically it, you guys. That's the video for today, and it was just a quick video on how to have a strong mindset. So then, you guys, that's my video for today. My name is Tristani Jen. Have a lovely day, you guys. Thanks. See ya.